We will now move on to Sandstone 3 and Sandstone 4 students. We will have 이재준, Jerry, 현서윤, William, 이세은, Sally, 정예원, Wendy, 연가희, Judy go in these orders. So, first up, let's have 이재준, Jerry from S3-5 talking about a vacation that he can remember. Yay!
Hello everyone, I am Jerry. Today, I want to introduce my vacation I remembered. I have a vacation in my memory. I went to LA with my father. I was nervous because it was my first abroad trip. In USA, I knew Korea dates is different from USA dates and time too. So USA is night, but Korea is day. Anyway, we moved along with our schedule that then I planned. The first day, Dad and I landed at LA, and we went to hotel to check in. After that, we went to lobster restaurant. This was my first time to eat lobster. The lobster looked delicious, but I didn't know how to eat lobster, so I couldn't grab it. At that moment, a chef appeared to show how to eat lobster. I did the same thing. It was excellent and chewy. It was very, very delicious. The second day, we went to Universal Studio to meet Harry Potter and Jurassic Park. I really want to see that. This was Harry Potter and this is Hogwarts Castle. Is it cool? Yes! And I got a free pass card to ride the rides. Among them, I like roller coaster the most. I rode 7 times, so my stomach wasn't good at lunchtime. I never ever forget this memory. The Thursday, Dad and I planned to move to Toronto, Canada to visit Niagara Falls. We were ready to board the airplane, but some parts of the airplane was broken, so mechanics tried to fix them. Again and again, we are waiting. Again and again. Time passed. We are waiting for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, 7 hours, and 11 hours. We are getting angry. We want to know what was the problem. But they said only in English. Blah, 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 blah. We couldn't understand what they said. Anyway, we couldn't go to Toronto, so we slept one more night at LA Airport Hotel. It was a very bad day. I decided to study English very hard to listen and speak. I think the first day in LA was good, but the last day was a little bad. I want to go to Niagara Falls in next vacation. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
So that was Jerry talking about a very memorable vacation. Next up, we have Hyun-Seo William from S4-5 talking about his favorite holiday. So let's see what he has to say.
My favorite holiday. Hello, my name is William. What is your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is Christmas. On Christmas Day, Santa gives gifts to children, but not to all children. Good children get some presents, but bad children get some coal. Long time ago, Santa had to go through the chimney and put down the presents, but nowadays, Santa must go through the window because there are many apartments. I have 3 reasons why my favorite holiday is Christmas. First, I like Christmas carols. Santa Tell Me is my favorite. Do you want to listen? The original singer is Ariana Grande, but when I first heard of this song on YouTube, the singer was Pengsu. Pengsu is a Korean penguin character on TV. I like Pengsu's voice and my friends like him very much too. Then I watched Panks's YouTube channel many times. Last Christmas, my house has only Panks's voice all day long. This is Panks's voice. When I listen to his voice in the carol song, I feel comfortable and excited. Second, on Christmas Day, I usually get a present. On my birthday or on Children's Day, my mom doesn't buy me an expensive gift, but on Christmas, I can get an expensive one. Last Christmas, I got a G-Shock military watch. It almost cost 150,000 won. I thank Santa because he gives me gifts every year. But my friends told me when you go to 6th grade, you don't get gifts anymore. I want to get gifts all my life. I hope to get one this year too. Lastly, when Christmas falls on weekdays, our school doesn't have any classes, and our academies are closed too. I like school and academy, but as a student, I like no class day. But Christmas falls on weekends, there is no free day. In the year like that, it is the most unfortunate ever. These are the 3 reasons why my favorite holiday is Christmas. Thank you.
So that was William talking about his favorite holiday. Next up, we have Sally Iseun from S4-5 talking about 3 things that she can't live without. Ooh, very curious about that one. So Sally, come on up.
Hello everyone, I am Sally from Math 4-5. Today I will talk about 3 things I can't live without. I have a lot of precious things in my life, but I have something more important. First, I can't live without a mask. Because of the coronavirus, wearing a mask is a very important thing for everybody. Without it, it is very dangerous. So, if I don't have a mask, I can't go anywhere. Also, many people would feel bad and angry because they think I am a dangerous person. So we should take a mask when we go out. It is not just for me, it is for your own safety. So I can't live without a mask. Second, I can't live without some food. We need to eat food to get energy. Yes, food is delicious too. If I don't eat food, I can't study, exercise, or read a book anymore. I can't do anything. But if I eat some food, I can have a lot of power and it makes me happy. When we eat some food, we want to get annoyed or angry easily. So I can't live without some food. Last but not least, I can't live without my family because my family takes care of me. My parents make delicious food for me and give books and gifts to me. My younger brother is already by my side and he already plays with me. When I feel bad, I talk to my family. After I talk to my family, I feel so happy and good. So I can't live without my family. I can't live without many things, but math, food, and families are really I can't live without. I can never live without them. Is there anything that you can't live without? What do you cherish? Thank you for listening to my speech.
A very interesting presentation of 3 things that Sally can't live without. Next, we have Wendy Chung Ye-won from S4-8 talking about a memorable vacation. So let's get started.
A vacation I remember. Hello, my name is Wendy. Today, I'm going to talk about a vacation I remember.
This happened in 2019. My family was going to my grandfather's villa high up in Mountain City. My family was in the car and my dad was driving. But suddenly, our car tilted and almost fell into the valley. We felt our bodies leaning forward. Luckily, our car stopped right in front of a big rock of the valley. If we didn't put on seatbelts, we could have gotten hurt badly. I felt like I was riding the roller coaster and it was very scary. If there wasn't a big rock stopping us, we could all die. The car bumper had to be fixed because it was damaged. My mother was so angry because we had to climb the mountain to get to the villa. It took us 30 minutes to hike all the way up. This was during the summer, so we were very tired. Our bodies were covered with sweat. On top of that, we had to carry our bags. It was very hard. Later, villagers told us that perhaps the mountain spirit tricked my father, which led to a car accident. I hope this is not true. If there was a safety fence in front of the valley, we could prevent accidents. But the neighbors said that they couldn't get the fence because they were worried about damaging the nature. When we finally reached the villa, we were able to enjoy pork and some fruits too. After lunch, we went to the valley and played. We also saw many fish too. It was the best school vacation, but we had to take the car to the garage to be repaired. Thankfully, we just got a simple repaired. Later, we had to take the bus home because the car had to be fully repaired in the garage. When we finally got home, I went to bed and had a good night's sleep. The day was special because it was hard for some people and angry for others. After that accident, my father tried his best to drive very safely. I am glad that all my family members were able to come back to Seoul safely without getting hurt. Our car has been repaired, but it still makes some strange noises. But for me, it was a good day overall. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Wendy, for a very impressive presentation about your memorable vacation. Next, we have Judy Yeonga-hee from S3-7 also talking about a vacation that she remembers. So, let's get a big round of applause. Yay!
Hi, my name is Judy and I'd like to tell you about my vacation. Last fall, I went to Busan and Yeosu with my family. We went to Busan first. It was very far, so it took 5 hours by car. It was very hard going to Busan. However, when we arrived in Busan, I felt really good. It was time to start the vacation. First, we went to Taesongdae Park. The train was out of service, so we walked for 2 hours. It was really hard. We walked and walked. But after a while, we got to see the beautiful sea. Next day, we went to Yeonggungsa Temple. The temple was on the beach, and it was very beautiful and wonderful. After the temple, we had some food. We also went to Kamcheon Culture Village. It had very sad story about the Korean War. We walked another 2 hours. It was very hard. On the top of the village, we took some pictures with the little prince. I really liked the little prince. We had some marshmallow ice cream. Do you know what this is? It has strawberry ice cream in the marshmallow. It was very delicious. You should try it. We had seed pancakes and fish cakes while we looked around the market. I recommend that you try these when you go there because they are very sweet. Finally, we went back to hotel. My legs were hurting a lot, so fell asleep as soon as I hit the bed. I felt really good when I woke up. We had some breakfast and set off to Yeosu. Go sing! First, we went to Odong Island and rode tandem bicycle. We ride bicycle along the sea. It was very fun but a little scary. The wind was cool and fresh. We took a lot of pictures on the beach. It was very good. The pictures were so amazing. In the evening, we rode a cable car to see the night view. In the cable car, we saw Yeosu's night sea and heard Yeosu Bambada song. Yeosu Bambada. It was very romantic. And then we had stone octopus and salmon on the beach. They taste wonderful. It was a perfect night. On the last day, we looked around Yeosu. We had kisrin bread, ice cream, and baguette burger. Ice cream wasn't so good, but the others were fantastic. Trip to Yeosu is easier than Busan. Since we walked so much in Busan, we were able to enjoy Yeosu much more. I want to go back Yeosu and Busan again. Thank you for listening.
So those were 5 wonderful presentations about very different topics from my S3 and S4 group. Next up, we have some comments for each student will be done by Toby teacher. So Toby, let's get you on the screen.
Hi everyone, this is Toby teacher. First of all, thank you so much for sending me your videos. I know it must have been hard to make them, but all of you did a great job. Jerry, William, Sally, Wendy, Judy, I really enjoyed watching your videos and I was actually surprised how professional they were. Okay, Jerry, you were very upbeat, you were very enthusiastic when you were talking about your trip. That was very enjoyable. I really liked how many visual examples you had. You explained everything very thoroughly. When you showed me the lobster, my mouth actually started watering and I was actually really getting hungry and wanted to have that lobster too. You're very lucky that you had the free pass, and if I would ride so many times the roller coaster, I think I couldn't take it. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. A little bit sad that you had to wait so long in Toronto or for the flight to Toronto, but I'm glad you had a nice trip. And the presentation about it was really nice and informative. You did well. William, of course, holidays, Christmas. Everyone likes Christmas. When you presented me your video about Christmas, you spoke very clearly. You had very good pronunciation. Santa, like you said, had probably a lot of work, a lot of jobs to do to visit all the single apartments in Korea. There's so many, right? And of course, everyone enjoys it. I hope you have been good, but clearly you must have been a good boy because your present, the G-Shock, wow, that's a really expensive gift. And I think you have to thank your parents for it a little bit too. It's not only Santa who gives you the present, because your parents have to tell Santa that you were actually a good boy. I enjoyed your presentation. Everything was done very nicely. And you spoke very clearly, good pronunciation. Everything was nice. Sally, first of all, I liked how you were asking a question right away, and your presentation was very informative, It fit well in this time. It was very educational because you were explaining about the safety, that the masks are not only for you, but it's mainly for others. And you made me appreciate that you like your family so much, because I also miss my family, and I really like that you like them so much. Like you said, safety first, with the food and everything. Your presentation was very enjoyable. You spoke clearly. Everything was done very thoroughly. I really enjoyed it. Wendy, I teach you. I can't believe that you didn't tell me you had to do speaking presentation. I like that you presented it very calmly. All of it was very thoroughly. I was a little bit worried when you explained about the car crash, because that sounded a little bit dangerous, and the pictures, it looked dangerous too. Oh, I didn't know that happened to you. Anyway, I'm glad everyone was safe. I can understand that you had a hard time carrying all the luggage upstairs, but you presented it very well. Very interesting about the mountain spirit. I didn't know about that. And of course, the pictures about the pork looked delicious. The fish were so cute. And in the end, you even gave a bonus picture. That was good too. Judy, when you were talking about Busan and your trip, your vacation, I was actually getting jealous because nobody can travel overseas, but you showed that you can travel within Korea and actually have a really good time. Of course, it's hard to walk such a long distance, but I actually laughed a lot when you started singing. I felt like you were in the Norebang. So that was very enjoyable. And you presented it very well too. I think you could be a tour guide. All of you did a great job. I think you can be proud of yourself. And like I said, I didn't expect it to be so professional. All of you for S3, S4 level, you did really great, and I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toby, for your comments for the students for S3 and S4.